earth is Bunny? It was due an hour ago. At last. Come in, you confounded chump. That's me. You know, I do like a sport. If I were you, I'd keep your eye on the ball. You might get a tickle in the slips. Are you A.J. Raffles? I am. I was expecting Bunny. He was my fag, you know. Good job this show doesn't go to America. But you're not Bunny. Oh, no. I'm his friend, Bunty. Oh. How do you do? Oh, I'm so sorry. I was just trying to tighten up my forward defensive. Oh, so strong. Well, forget the defensive. Just concentrate on the forward. Where is Bunny? Is he all right? Oh, yes. He's as right as ninepence, but something came up. So he sent me instead. He asked me to give you this. Oh. Sorry I can't make it, but my friend Bunty will back you up this evening. Your ever-devoted friend, Bunny. P.S. You'll find him very willing. You can say that again. Did Bunny tell you what we were going to do this evening? Well, he did mention something about breaking into a country house and stealing some diamonds. And are you game to help me, Bunty? Oh, I've always been a pushover for diamonds. Oh, right. Bunty, you're my man. Steady on, I'm not that much of a pushover. Have you ever done any breaking and entering before? Well, I once helped a sailor back into the Dartmouth College after lights out. Well, that can't be very difficult. Oh, I don't know. You try getting 2 oars and a couple of rollicks through a window about that. You can't go dressed like that, though. That cloak will be very distracting. It's all right. I've got everything I need in here. Good. Well, you go and change, and I'll explain the plan. I'll be with you in a couple of shakes. Bunty, I'm free. Bunty, are you ready yet? I still think my costume is better than this. You would look very conspicuous burgling a house as you were. And I suppose with this, I sort of blend into the scenery. What is this house? A mushroom in Dingley Dell? I'm going to a fancy dress party. I'm lucky it's not a hunt ball. Well, I think you look marvellous. I bet you say that to all the girls. Any more of that, and I shall slop you in the wand. Bunty, who could ever believe that you could possibly be a burglar dressed like that? And I suppose when I'm caught halfway down the ladder, I say that I'm a test pilot for a wing manufacturer. My dear Bunty, just remember, the house we've been invited to has one of the finest diamond collections in the country. Oh, answer that, will you, old boy? What, like this? Oh, go on, man. I've got to put the plans away. And whoever it is, just behave normally. You do ask a lot. I suppose if it's a pantomime horse, I might be in with a chance. Yes?
Good. Good evening, miss. Is the master of the house available?
I beg
I beg your pardon.
Well, I am an inspector of police.
Well, you're wasting your time. We've no police here. Goodbye.
Ah, God, my foot! Listen, Tinkerbell, it's Peter Pan I've come to see. Ah.
Good evening, Inspector. I thought I knew the scream.
Good evening, Mr. Raffles, sir.
This is Inspector McVitie. That takes the biscuit.
Listen, Sunshine, any more cracks like that, I'll have you by the shortbreads.
Crumbs.
Watch it.
This is Bunty, Inspector. He's a friend of Bunny's.
Oh, is he? I thought you might have found him at the bottom of the garden.
Chance would be a fine thing. And what we owe the pleasure of this visit, Inspector? Drink?
Certainly not. I haven't touched a drop all day. I happen to know that you are invited to a certain house party tonight in Suffolk.
Sullivan?
No, Sudbury. And I want you to know that I shall be there as well. I think you both know why.
You want me to save you the military two-step?
The only steps I should be taking will be to apprehend a nimble-fingered sneak thief who strikes at the speed of light. So remember, Mr. Raffles, I've got my eye on you.
I've got competition. Inspector, you don't go without these.
But I...
Garibaldi's.
I love you. I'm warning you, I love the pair of you.
Not in those knickers, you were. It's free. Hurry up, you chump. All right for you down there. I might break something vital. I've got very brittle fingernails.
Just get inside.
Right. Ooh, do you know, there's so many splinters on this windowsill, I don't want to tear me tutu. Yes, it's all clear in here. You can come in, Raffles. Raffles? Raffles, where are you? No!
Bunty, keep the noise down. You're making a complete arse of yourself.
Did you know that that French window was open all the time?
Keep your hair on. They weren't. I used a key. Now, Bunty, remember, we have every right to be here. We were invited just like everyone else.
Oh, well, if we're all going to come through there, it'll end in tears. Told you.
Monsieur!
What are you doing, girl?
Oh, monsieur. Monsieur, I am French.
Well, you're on the wrong track, dear. This is Suffolk. So go on, buzz up.
Bunty, can't you see someone's got this girl into trouble?
Well, don't look at me. I've never seen the girl before in my life. And that's only for starters.
Monsieur, you must help me. I am being blackmailed into aiding a robbery. I am to meet the thief at 8:30.
I beg your pardon?
The thief.
Yes, they're very nice, too, aren't they? Zero fillings.
No, I am to meet the thief at 8:30.
There's not a moment to lose.
Isn't? Good gracious me. It's 9:30.
Oh, sacre bleu! It must be the thief.
Well, if the thief are chattering like that, he must be hiding in the fridge.
She means thief, you chump. I hardly see a burglar knocking SOS on the inside of a cupboard door before coming into a room.
Well, perhaps he's new at it. Oh! Well, I've heard her coming out the closet, but this is ridiculous.
It's Clayton, the butler. Bunty, someone's coming.
Sorry, Clayton. Back you go.
Follow me, and if we're lucky, we'll... Oh, well, well, well. If it isn't Napoleon and Josephine. Jenkins.
Josephine Jenkins, you're a big girl, aren't you? Get off.
I didn't think I'd catch up with you quite as easily as this.
A bit earlier, Inspector, and you caught him yourself. He's in the cupboard over there, neatly trussed.
Oh, yes, in the cupboard. You must think my neck buttons up the back.
You've got one missing.
And as you see, the safe is still intact.
I wasn't expecting anybody to nick the safe, smart arse. It's the contents I'm bothered about. Now, nobody move, turn your backs.
Nobody move and turn your backs. How do you do that? Nobody move and turn your backs. Nobody move and turn your backs.
Will you stand still? Hey, I'm sorry. Stand still and face the other way. Now then. Take you to the right. Two, one to the left. One, take to the right. And that. Now then, Mr. Raffles. Sir, explain that.
As I said, still intact.
Thank you. You're up to something, aren't you?
What about the prisoner, sir?
Prisoner? Prisoner? Don't make me laugh. They've got a prisoner in there. I'm a Dutchman.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Underfelt.
All right, Twinkle Toes, if you're so clever. How'd you know he was going to do it?
Because this is an English country house.
So?
The butler always does it. Besides, don't you believe in fairies? Do you know, some days I just don't know my own strength.
It was obvious the moment she came in, Bunty, that appalling French accent.
Well, I didn't give her the part.
And the disheveled state she was in.
You can't blame me for that, either.
She must have been caught in the act by the butler. Anyway, they'll be back soon. I've an idea. We'd better get on with it.
I've got a better idea.
What?
We better get out of it.
Go without our spoils when we're here in the right room.
It may be the right room for you, but the one I need at the moment is usually much smaller.
Bunty, pull yourself together.
I thought I heard something go.
Believe me, nothing else can go wrong.
You're no Russell Grant, are you? Come to think of it, he's no Wayne Sleep. Do you know, this place, it's like Piccadilly Circus. Why don't we put a notice on the door saying, queue here for the diamond robbery?
Good evening.
Oh, hello. I expect you think I'm a burglar, don't you? Yeah, well, I'm not. No, I'm anything else. Well, something else, yes. Actually, I'm a chartered accountant. Fancy dress, you see. I thought those doors led to the garden. Do you by any chance know where the garden is?
The last time I saw it, it was outside the house.
Oh, right. Thank you very much.
You've forgotten your briefcase.
Oh, thank you very much.
Bunty, we must get the diamonds. 18 left, 01 right, 80 left. It won't open.
Well, perhaps it's locked.
But of course it's locked. It's a safe. Come on, come here. Let me have a go. Excuse me. Yes, 81 right. Right. Yeah. Knit one, drop one, pick it up, stick it up your jumper. Hey, I don't understand it. I was watching McVitie in that mirror.
Well, that's why you got the numbers the wrong way round.
Lovely fellow. I mean, look at it. We've done it.
Correction, gentlemen. You nearly did it.
It's just like everything else. The magic never lasts forever.
Jenkins, go and get Lord and Lady Rope.
Very good, sir. I don't see us getting out of this one.
Excuse me, did you say Lord and Lady Rope?
I did.
I think we just have.
You mean you know the ropes?
You could say that.
Well, Mr. Raffles, sir. I've waited a awful long time to give you a piece of my mind.
Do be careful, Inspector. There might not be enough to go round.
I knew you'd be no match for my brains in the end.
Funny place to keep your brains.
Lord and Lady Ropes.
Oh, show them in, Jenkins, show them in.
I hear you've caught them, Inspector.
I have indeed, your ladyship, I have indeed. May I introduce Mr. J. Raffles?
Not Raffles of the MCC and England.
I have that distinction, sir.
I don't believe it. Fella can't be a cricketer and a thief.
Oh, he can, sir, he can indeed. And can his accomplice. Oi!
Bunty!
Mother!
Mother! What a shame. You nearly did it, smart ass.
Not so fast, Mr. Raffles. If these diamonds was taken without the owner's knowledge and consent, there's still a crime to answer for. Lady Rope, was you aware your son was taking these diamonds?
Heavens, no. The last time we saw Bunty, we weren't even living here.
In that case, I'm arresting you for the theft of your mother's diamonds.
Don't be ridiculous, Inspector. They're not my mother's. They're mine. Whee!